Hola amigos y amigas, soy Leila, also known as Ms. Bohemia, and welcome to my wheel journey part 8, featuring the B legendary Rollerbone S wheels. Why does my nose look so red? It has been a minute since I have filmed any wheel reviews. I haven't really been like switching and swatching wheels for a while. Last time I talked about the Sure Grip Artistic Fame wheels, Sure Grip Fames. I can't remember the full name, but you can view that video here. And I loved those wheels so much. I started out having some issues with them, thinking they were sticky, but eventually the stickiness wore off and they worked on so many different surfaces. I skated with them outdoors. I mean, as far as my environment was contained and pebble free, I was fine. Rougher terrain, I resorted to my Radar Energy 78A wheels. But for the most part, I was stuck on using my Sure Grips everywhere I went, and I loved them. I did really great with them. But then one day I'm like, I really want to try the B legendary Rollerbone S wheels, especially because there's only two people that sell them. The creator of the wheels, Bryant B1 Anthony, and Richard Humphrey, our very own legendary roller dance man. And so a lot of my classmates at the Roller Dance Academy have these Rollerbones, and I wanted to try them, especially because it was summertime and we were in our multi-purpose court. And what happens oftentimes outdoors when the weather gets really hot, and I did not know this until I experienced it, when the floor outside gets heated up, it gets stickier. It's really hard to slide and the wheels get very grippy. So my 95As, which is what the Sure Grips are, were seriously sticky. Different moves that I could normally do and turns and slides, you know, like sliding within a move that has to occur, I couldn't do it. I couldn't for the life of me do it. I kept getting stuck. I was dragging. It's like, oh my god, can I not skate? And it was the floors. So that prompted me to buy the Rollerbones, which are 98A, and it made a huge difference. I mean, even sometimes that would get sticky because it would get super hot, but it was way better than the 95s. I mean, just that little jump, I noticed a big difference. But before I get into it, let me show you the wheels. They're mounted on my skates, so I'm just gonna show them to you, but this is what they look like. You see? Just beautiful roller disco Afro queen. And so a little history as to the wheels. I'm just gonna read off the website that has some information on the wheels. It says, in 1961, Ledger Smith skated 700 miles from Chicago to Washington, D.C. to attend Dr. Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. Smith and countless other men and women like him who rallied for the desegregation of roller rinks and access to other public skating spaces are the inspiration behind the brand new B legendary wheels. I mean, these were brand new at the time this was written. So these wheels are to honor all of our legends from the past, present, and future for their consistent involvement, positive energy, and desire to spread love on any skate floor. And in the special collaboration, we celebrate our progress and honor our past with this beautiful commemorative Legends Gala themed wheel. And I bought it from the legendary Richard Humphrey, which I think is just amazing. There's just so much packed into the wheel. So not only is it beautiful, the artwork itself holds a lot of history, but let me tell you, I have become such a Rollerbones snob. We have a number of OG skaters here in the Bay Area that we are blessed to have in our community and learn from and be in community with, and they are all practically hands down in love with Rollerbones. And before I got into Rollerbones, I'm like, well, how much better can they be? Oh my god. When I switched to the Rollerbones, I immediately noticed the difference from my Sure Grips, in the sense that where the weight is taking you while you're on the wheels was already very different. It's like I automatically was more on my toes, which is where you want to be. The maneuverability and the control that I had with a lot of dance moves, I could feel a huge difference, and there was so much more ease to flowing with it all and to controlling my splits, especially my heel and toe splits and moves that require that, or you know, heel toe splits and different variations thereof. And I honestly have not gone back to my Sure Grips. I mean, I have two different pairs of Sure Grips and I wish I could sell them. I don't want to use them anymore. I'm at kind of a crossroads right now. Honestly, anything you can ask me about these wheels, it's just a glowing review. Get it? I skate with them outdoors. I have skated with them indoors. In every single situation, they've been amazing. I did encounter a problem here. We moved, and these are my floors. I'm too lazy to switch the camera, but that's what they look like. And before ever skating on them or testing them out, I thought, well, easy peasy, laminate, what's the big deal? My 98As are gonna be fine. The floors are gonna be perfect. Oh my god, the floors are crazy slippery. The 98s are slip sliding all over the place. I have light traction, but the whole time I'm like worried about falling, and indeed I've fallen a lot since I moved here. So I had to train myself to try other wheels. I tried my 95A Sure Grips. I couldn't for the life of me enjoy them. I was not comfortable with how my weight was distributed on the wheel. I think I was still sliding a bit with those anyway, so they weren't ideal. Then I tried my 84A Radar Crush. They felt very bouncy because they're way gummier and then they're tiny. I'm like, oh my god, of course there's going to be different weight distribution and I'd have to get reacclimated. And then I'm like, oh my god, but if I get reacclimated to smaller wheels every time I have Roller Dance Academy, I want to take my Rollerbones, but then how am I going to handle my Rollerbones? Are those going to feel weird to me? Because most of the week I'm going to be skating at home with my Radar Crush. So then I go back to my Rollerbones, but then I'm slip sliding all over the place. So I'm like, okay, I really have to enjoy my skating and not be so like hung up in wheels, and I have to get back to a point where I can switch from wheels and not be so like freaking bougie about it and just stuck on one wheel. So now I'm skating on my 88A Radar Crush, and they're perfect for these floors. They're perfect. The maneuverability, I've gotten reacclimated to the size and the shape and the different weight distribution that happens with each wheel that you change to. And it's minor, but it just took some adjusting because I am so hung up on my Rollerbones. So I'm doing fine at home. I haven't really had a chance to like use my Rollerbones again since getting acclimated to my Radar Crush, because every event outside that I've gone to has either gotten canceled or there's been rain and class has been canceled. It's been a mess. I've pretty much been stuck at home with my Radar Crush wheels for a while. But actually I'm considering shaving them down, my Rollerbones. Should I do it? The only reason I really don't want to is because I don't want to like screw up the artwork. There's so much to it and beautiful and they're unique wheels. But then I also want to be practical. Maybe I'll just buy some other kind of 98A Rollerbones to like shave those down. But a lot of my friends just shave down their wheels and I didn't know that that was a thing. And one of them just automatically shaves them down to 48s, which is what the Radar Crush wheels are, which is what I'm using at home and what I'm used to. So I'm thinking, well, transitioning from one 48 wheel to another where the barometer is different, maybe some little different in shape to the wheel and how that would feel, but that's easy to control. Or do I stop being really bougie and just stick to the way my wheels are? So I don't know. For now, I'm just going to keep it as is, think about it later. I have hand surgery tomorrow, so I have other things to think about before I fully jump on that. But if I do shave them down, I'll make a whole other video dedicated to that. Out of all the wheels that I own, and I own way too many wheels. Oh my god, I own way too many wheels. I wish there was a way to sell them or get rid of them. Honestly, if you guys want, what is it, those Cosmo light up wheels, hit me up. Outdoor Radar Energy wheels. I have a pack of never opened and used yellow ones. Hit me up. I have Moxie wheels, 65mm, 78 durometer. Hit me up. My green and my pink ones have never been used. What else do I have? I'm not selling my Radar Crush. Sure Grips. Hit me up. I don't want them anymore. They're good wheels. They're really good wheels. I just don't want them. So, oh my god. I need to like downsize. But you know, that's part of the wheel journey and the roller skate life journey. Just fine tuning what works for you depending on what type of skating you do. I mean, I'm sure for everything Rollerbones are amazing, but for roller dancing, that's all I can speak to because that's what I do. I love them. I love these wheels so much. I was dragging my feet for weeks before changing back into Radar Crush. And I will say I do love my Radar Crush wheels. They're amazing wheels. I think like in rough terrain, I would probably use my 84As. Here on these super slippery floors, the 88s are great. So I don't really need more stick than that. And then just like my 98s, maybe someday I'll venture into the world of 101s. I'm not there yet. I think I own some. Do I own some Sure Grip 101s? Maybe. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't understand the full design element of wheels and what makes you feel what way about them. I can just tell you what it feels like when I'm wearing them in my experience. And so for this, just the way my body is positioned while on the wheels is perfection, and just the way I can dance in them is perfection. I feel like I advanced in so many things way faster than I would have with my Sure Grips. I'm doing okay with the Radar Crush, so no complaints, because those take you closer to the ground. And now that I no longer use toe stops and I'm on jam plugs, toe plugs, I'm doing great. Although I'm finding that I keep hitting the floor sometimes with my toe plugs when I'm on the Radar Crush because they're so much lower to the floor. So I had to kind of get used to that and account for that factor. But that's it. I mean, I don't know what else I used to say in my wheel videos. So if you have any questions, hit me up. But these are amazing. These are amazing. I seriously love them. I love them. I mean, Rollerbones for life. I totally get it now. It's taken me a minute to work my way up to 98A wheels. So that's another thing I will say. If you see a review and you're on like bigger wheels or stickier wheels, maybe feeling apprehensive or not fully acclimated, oh my God, I should be there. You know what? Don't rush it. Maybe work your way up as far as durometer goes. If you're on a 78A, maybe work your way up to something in the 80s and then something in the low 90s and then something maybe at 98. You don't need to rush it. If I had to recommend like anything above 78As, I mean, I honestly think working your way into a radar crush 84 or 88A is good. The 84 is stickier, bouncier, but there's not a huge difference between that and the 88. Enough for me to prefer the 88s given what I do now, but I do like having the 84s in case I want to skate outside. I would probably opt for my 84s over my 78s. And then above that, if you want something in the lower 90s, I think the Sure Grip Frames 95As are great. But then the ultimate is Rollerbones 98A. Maybe one day I'll make it to 101, but for now, I love these. And if you do like this design, hit up Richard Humphrey. He still has some wheels left. They're $75. He's incredible. DM him, leave him a comment that you DM'd him in case your DM goes in the spam folder, and hit him up because these wheels are worth every penny. I can't rave about them enough. Plus, you get a good bit of artwork and history and meaning packed into them. It's a win-win-win. I have been keeping an eye on the Radar dominoes because they offer them at 98A and 101A and they're at 50 millimeters. So maybe instead of shaving these down, I should give me some Radar dominoes and try them out and come back and let you know what I think. But if you've tried them, let me know, because honestly then I'm thinking, well, do I want to buy Rollerbones instead and shave them down? I don't know. Maybe I'll do both. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Stay tuned for more. See you in my next one. Ciao for now.